Good afternoon, everyone. Stephen Begliate, Supervisor of the Town of Fallsburg, with a daily update from the Glen Wild Annex of the Fallsburg Town Hall, or also known as my dining room. I'll try and keep it a bit shorter, but still answer some questions that come in and give you the latest info that I have. Once again, I would encourage everyone to watch the governor's briefing each day at 11. It is available on his website, local stations, and it's full of reliable and timely information. With regard to the new cases, there are over 30,000 confirmed cases in New York State, with over 17,000 of those cases in New York City. The trajectory of cases is still rising, and that is to be expected. New York State has 10 times more cases than the next other state, that would be New Jersey, and really 15 or 20 times more than most other densely populated states. The good news is that the rate of hospitalizations is decreasing. As most cases will self-resolve, the reduction in this rate is partly a function of the increased level of testing and locating of those who are positive, but with mild symptoms that don't require hospitalization. Once those people are located, they are isolated and people around them isolated, so that has helped limit the spread somewhat and limit the amount of hospitalizations. The apex of cases, or the point at which most cases present at any one time, is expected in the next couple of weeks. It is expected that 140,000 hospital beds will be needed. With the new beds coming online in the Javits Center, SUNY campuses, floating hospitals, and other secured locations, there are about 119,000 more beds that will come online. Plans are underway to staff and equip those beds with equipment and obviously necessary items. The governor has asked that any retired healthcare workers or any healthcare workers that are not working right now in direct care roles respond to the call and work in these temporary facilities. There is a space on the governor's COVID-19 website to volunteer, and the phone number for anyone wishing to volunteer is 844-863-9314. There is still there's still a projected shortage of available ventilators. Numbers and data suggest that 30,000 ventilators will be needed. The governor's office has identified and located approximately 11,000. The state and federal government are working on eliminating this shortage and managing that shortage nationwide, as clearly New York State will require them first, but once that need passes here, they will be needed along with staffing and supplies elsewhere. Plans are now underway to move these items where they are needed and when they are needed, and that is something that all states are going to have to work together to accomplish, and that is a goal that New York State has committed itself to accomplishing, not only for us, but for other states as well. So that's the reason you keep hearing about flattening the curve. It means, quite simply, just spreading out the cases to keep it manageable for healthcare facilities and workers. The measures taken will work if we commit to following them. Westchester here is an example. There, the rate has slowed due to people following the guidelines. This is again why I'm encouraging those who are not full-time residents in our county to stay at their full-time locations, not come here right now. Our local healthcare facilities are simply not equipped for an expanded population of people requiring hospitalizations. Downstate facilities are more equipped and better able to prepare for and handle these additional cases. A reminder, all bungalow colonies and camps certificate of occupancies have been suspended. They may not be occupied. While second homes may be legally occupied, we are recommending that they not be until the crisis passes. Locally, there are 49 confirmed cases, and that's up from 35 yesterday. Public Health will be managing quarantine and distancing for those confirmed and anyone who's come in contact with someone confirmed. Once again, HIPAA rules and public safety prevent publishing of those names and addresses of those infected. So don't ask. We can't tell you, and we won't tell you. What you should commit to doing is respecting the privacy of your neighbors and friends that may have been infected, and doing all you can do to stop the spread of the virus so we can get back to normal as soon as we can. What else can we do? There are businesses that are open and operating in our town, albeit on a limited basis. Each day we're going to try and point them out, and we'll be publishing a list on our website so you know their hours and availability. Today I'd like to let you know the following restaurants that are still open. In Mountaindale, Sandberg Trading Company, that's a store and deli. Their phone number is 845-693-4980. The Dale in Mountaindale, phone number 845-640-2502. They are open for pickup, and that'll be 5 to 9, Thursday through Sunday. High Voltage in Mountaindale, their number is 693-4115. They are open from 4 to 8 Thursday through Sunday, and that's for pickup. In Hurleyville, the Pickled Owl, 845-693-5322. They'll be open from 12 to 8 Wednesday through Sunday for pickup and delivery. That delivery location is obviously up to the restaurant to give them a call. Tony's in Woodridge, 845-434-4073 is open for pickup, 12 to 9 all week. And La Campanina in Fallsburg, South Fallsburg, 845-436-8500. They're open Monday through Saturday, 12 to 8 p.m. If you'd like your business to be listed, please call Melissa at 845-434-8810, extension 5, or email or Facebook us and let us know, and we'll do our best to get you on our list. I want to answer a couple questions that have been asked. There was a question asked if there was a stop work order in Fallsburg for building at this time, and if so, are crews still working? So most residential construction is prohibited under the governor's order. However, certain trades are allowed, as well as certain conditions. While we're not issuing a blanket stop work order, we have suspended most of our inspections, and we've let contractors know that work that's being done right now is done at their own risk. Single family houses versus bungalow colonies. That is a classification that is listed based on whether it's available to be occupied on a year-round basis and the type of ownership. So while most housing units in Fallsburg in the last 20 years are built to a year-round standard, those are year-round houses that would not be qualified. However, bungalow colonies, traditional camps, those are covered by the suspension, and they cannot be operated at this time. That's what we have for questions today. If you have more questions, you can provide them to us by email, by phone, or by Facebook, and we'll try and answer them either in this forum or directly. Finally, here's what I've been doing to keep my sanity. I meet with our town department heads each day by Zoom. Thereafter, we FaceTime, we text, we call each other as needed to make sure that all essential town functions are still being carried out. I've been reaching out to my friends and my family through online platforms like Zoom and FaceTime. It's so important not to be distant these days to anyone. So I reach out, and I encourage you to reach out and support the ones that you love. Treat each day like the treasure that it is, and make it count, even if you can't be with other people right now. Dally and I have been cooking extensively, and have therefore begun an exercise regimen as well. I've started reading, and will devote at least a half hour each day to writing. We play board games each night, and we're discovering or rediscovering a more simple life, and so far it's been surprisingly a lot more fulfilling. One thing we've been doing is making syrup. We boiled some sap this weekend and created 100% maple syrup right here in Glenwild, New York. This 500 milliliter bottle, I haven't produced very much of it, but this 500 milliliter bottle will be given to someone or a group that has done something for someone else in our community, has helped people get through some of the difficulties that they're encountering. So if you know someone that deserves a small bottle of syrup, which I will, Dally and I will be presenting to someone or sending to someone or just dropping it off, let us know. Let us know by email, by phone, by Facebook. I'm going to leave it up to my secretary, Melissa, to judge who deserves it most. And who knows, if we have a successful weekend this coming weekend, boil more, maybe there'll be a second bottle. But I encourage everyone else to do the same thing. If you know of someone else that's going above and beyond to help others, recognize it, thank them, and if you can help them in any way, do so. So I'd love to share with others ideas and productive things you can do at home. So share those with us, and we'll address it each day in this forum. I want to once again thank anyone out there that are performing essential functions. Our police, emergency service, healthcare, and other essential workers, thank you. Thank you for making it better for us as we get through this very difficult period. Governor Cuomo at the end of his address quoted his father, Governor Mario Cuomo. The quote that he gave struck me, and I'm going to end my address today with it. He said, "We believe in a single fundamental idea that describes better than most textbooks and any speech I can write what a proper government should be. The idea of family, mutuality, the sharing of benefits and burdens for the good of all, feeling one another's pain, sharing one another's blessings, reasonably, honestly, fairly, without respect to race or sex or geography or political affiliation. That must be our goal, and it will be mine. If you need assistance, reach out to resources within the county. If you don't know where to go, reach out to my office through email, phone, or Facebook, and we will all do our best to find you the resources you need. Thank you. Be safe, be kind, and stay well.